Today I'm learning from self-taught tattoo artist Jose Alvizar. He's been tattooing since 1993, and in 2004 he opened his shop, Chacmol Studio. It's now located in Oxnard, California on Silver Strand Beach. So I had the opportunity to learn some of the story behind his success as an artist and a businessman, combining both of those worlds. He's also my tío. Hope y'all enjoy it. Awesome, cool. Hey, tío. I want to learn about what you did to become a successful artist and businessman. I've heard a random person I met who was tattooed by you, he called you a legend. When did you start creating art?
Well, I can say when I was a little kid, I guess when I realized I can write my own name.
Yeah.
I started doing art after that.
So you would just do your name in like your notebooks or like at school or something? That's cool.
School, home, anywhere.
When did you make the decision to become a tattoo artist?
It's hard to say that,
Yeah.
or to answer that question, because I never had in mind being a tattoo artist.
Oh, okay.
All I knew is just that I wanted to become somebody in my art,
Yeah.
but not as a tattoo artist.
Okay.
You know, just art in general. You know.
Definitely. What does Chacmol mean?
Well, Chacmol is a Mayan sculpture depicting in reclining figure 90 degrees from the front, supporting itself on its elbows, and supporting a bowl or a disc on its stomach where offerings may have been placed or human sacrifices carried out.
Whoa.
Which is this guy.
Yeah.
Which is that guy on the top, the black dude.
Oh.
And this guy as well.
Why did you choose this as the face of your shop, as the image of your shop?
It was very, how can I say this? Let's say once I went to the city to ask information about how to get a permit, and I thought it was hard and expensive. And then when they told me you need $100 to open it, and I was like, okay. But then they gave me the paperwork, and they asked me, do you have a name? And I'm like, no. So I took a pause for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to think of something. But at that time I was kind of drawing him and painting him. So that's like the first guy that came to my head. El Chacmol.
El Chacmol.
But then it just when it became the store more as a tattoo studio.
Yeah.
I just made it short, Chacmol Studio.
That's cool.
So that was yeah, it was really,
like in the moment,
yeah,
you just had to make a decision, and then it just grew into what it is now.
Yes, correct.
What jobs did you have, well, before you were tattooing full-time, while you were developing as an artist?
I work at the fair,
Yeah.
picking up trash. I work at restaurants. Where else? Just warehouses.
Did you have a vision for this shop, like early on in your as an artist?
I didn't, because my main concern, it was more like learning first, and then I guess I thought about it, and I had in mind that I guess one day I will do it, but I never thought the day will be here, like for example this. Yeah. So yeah, I came from a long road.
Yeah.
And especially I can say, way back before, no one can really help you in this business, so it's hard. So I guess whatever you see here, I build it myself, I create it, and this is my little hole in the wall that I can do my art and create what people likes, and
yeah, it's cool. You have like a lot of different, you have your art all along the wall, your sculptures everywhere, and you also have your clothing line.
Yes.
How did you develop the clothing line? When did it become connected to the shop?
I can say it was more for my customers.
Yeah.
And
like your tattoo customers, your clients?
My tattoo clients, yeah, or it's for anybody.
Yeah.
It's for I guess I can say the tattoo industry, and tattoo people that, like, for example, yourself, like to collect ink. You would like to have maybe a shirt from the shop, and I'm assuming that people will, when they have a shirt, they'll like, hey, I got a tattoo, and either a free shirt or I bought it, anything, stuff like that from the shop.
From the shop. To get people talking and just to bring the name back to you.
Yeah, you can be proud of it,
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, you saw a guy and, you see my work, I tattooed on him, so it's like,
That's cool. Oh, you think it's going to be too loud?
Yeah.
Do you remember the first person you tattooed on?
I can say yes. It was one of my friends from school.
Yeah.
And it was 3 of us. Actually, it was 4 of us. One of my friends, rest in peace. His brother actually knows him better than us, than my other friend. So we went to go tattoo him, and we went to his house, and we were minding my own business, and then 3 of them tattooed him, and then they're like, "You're next." I'm like, "No." And it's like, "Do it."
Yeah.
I trust you more than these guys because you know how to draw or stuff like that. Like I see you work. Well, I mean, on paper. And I'm like, no. And it's just like, just fuck it, do it. I don't care. So then I did it, and that was just like that click, that instant click.
Whoa.
Like, oh, this is cool. I like it. That was it.
Yeah. How old were you then?
I can say about 18, 19. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right after high school, pretty much.
What were the steps then? Were you like, I gotta get a tattoo gun, or I gotta learn?
I didn't think of anything after that.
Yeah.
I didn't think of anything after that. I never crossed my mind tattooing more. Until the next week, my friend calls me, another friend, and he says like, "Hey, I set you up an appointment to do a tattoo." And I'm like, "Why are you doing this? I don't know how to tattoo. I never tattooed before, So I went.
Yeah.
So I had no knowledge. I didn't have no machines. I didn't have nothing. So the little bit that I had, and plus he gave me, so I tattooed this lady. And I remember that day it was a rose with her kids' names. I did it freehand, and it's all homemade machine. I still have my homemade machine to this day.
Oh, you still got it?
Yes, and ever since after that kind of clicked more that to me that I'm going, oh, you know what, I'm going to do this more.
Yeah.
So then little by little start saving. I think I did it with the homemade machine about 1.5 years. Then I saved money and I bought a professional gun for another 1.5 years. So that it was 3, and then that's when I started in the shop.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have my knowledge, street knowledge. I mean, till this day, it's just
definitely
things change. Evolucionan las cosas. So So here I am, after over 20 years now.
Yeah. When you invested in the new tattoo gun, did you notice like a change in your work? Did it make you work harder, or did anything like that happen?
I can say yes, a little bit harder because I didn't have the knowledge of a professional gun comparing to a homemade machine.
Yeah.
The difference is that a homemade machine spins, rotates, and the professional ones, they're coils. They have 2 coils, and it vibrates. See the difference? It goes up and down, and the rotation. So it took me a minute to get used to it because I'm so used to the rotating machine and to the coil machine. But at the end, I guess with time and experience, you learn it.
Yeah.
But it's funny thing that now I started with the rotating machine, then I went to the coil machine. Now I went back to rotating. it's
back to your roots, huh?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
They just made the machine prettier. That's it.
Oh, okay. Mario actually inspired this question. His son Mario. Do you have to be in the mood to create? You have to be in the mood to maybe create art or to tattoo, or how do you overcome that when maybe you're not?
Yes, you are. You have to be in the mood because well, first you have art. You think art every day, all day. You go home, you're driving, you're taking a dump, you're getting ideas. Especially if somebody asks you for a piece for tomorrow that you think that, oh man, how am I going to put this piece together? You know what I mean? It's like, So you think, you overthink and think and think. It's like, yeah, you have to be in the mood. Tattooing, drawing, painting, anything that you do in life, you know. I'm pretty sure like you do what you do in music, like he does in his videos, you know. He has to think like, what should I do? What new things I can come up with, you know?
Yeah. I guess being in the mood is maybe just one part of the process. Because there's also like, when you take the step back and you say like you're just thinking about it all the time, you're priming your mind. So when you are in the mood, you're gonna go in and kill it.
You know, let's say you're busy, because you know you got the kids when they were kids. You pick them up, come here, you work. You're busy, you know, doing everything back and forth. You ever get so exhausted? Not like so exhausted, but you ever get like you just want to mellow out. By mellowing out, your therapeutic is.
Oh yeah, you use art as therapy at all?
You're like, I'm glad the day's over. I've done all my errands. Let me let it all out. Let me rest.
Yes, you do get exhausted, but I mean, I guess in the tattooing industry or art industry, let's call it like that. It's always something different. The only way I can say I could get exhausted if it's my client is bothering me. You get it?
Yeah.
For something like, for example, him. I want to get that in my arm this big. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's impossible because it's too tiny. All the detail. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't wanna deign like, hey, you can't do that. I'm sorry, but well, you're the artist. You should know better. Exactly. You just answer your own question. You know what I mean? But they don't realize that. You know. So I don't want to promise them like, okay, I'll do it, and then it comes out bad, and then I'll be like, so it's my ass now. You know.
Do you meditate or have any spiritual practice associated with your art?
No.
You just do it all day, huh?
Yeah.
Who inspired you to start painting and sculpting?
You know what? It's crazy, man, because there's this guy that really inspires me.
Yeah.
And a lot of my art, especially with the dark side, doing my culture as well.
Yeah.
But now there's some paintings that I've done in culture-wise, that I'm trying to put like a little bit of the dark side. One of the guys that really does inspire me is his name is H.R. Geiger.
H.R. Geiger?
H.R. Geiger, yeah.
So I think I've seen his books like around your house and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have his books, a lot of books. Alien.
The movie.
Little figurines, yeah. So him. So that's why I kind of like, get inspired by him,
Yeah.
Even just watch a video from him that, just like, yeah,
That's cool.
and then I just continued,
How'd you discover H.R. Geiger?
Oh man, what? I can't really say, I can't remember, but all I can tell you right now is, if Anthony he's about to hit 21, I could say I have a figurine from him over 18-20 years. So
was it the movies? No? Was it the movie?
Besides the movies, yeah.
But that's not like we like.
You know what? That's a good question right there. I can't just remember when exactly like trigged me to like, oh, I like this.
Yeah, it's a lot of little things that happen over time, huh?
You say like you do like your culture. What is his images like?
Well, there's different kind of stuff of biomechanics. His stuff is more like machine parts.
Yeah.
With bones, blood, like tendons, and what else? Just.
It's like a mix of like science fiction and horror.
Yeah.
You incorporate the Mayan culture into this darkness.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You moved here from Mexico, right? Or your parents?
Yes.
How does all your culture inspire your art then?
It inspires me a lot because, as everybody knows here, there's a lot of Latinos, it's not just Mexicans, it's not just, there's just in general Latinos,
Yeah.
Obviously they have their own cultures, and where I'm from, I don't wanna leave my culture because I'm here, I always have that with me at all times, and I guess from that little, I don't know if you want to call it incident, when I just create my name from him, this is what I made it,
Yeah.
And I can say a lot of people knows him, but now it's more like out there from me, because here
Yeah. Okay.
you don't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
you don't see it. You know, everybody's like, who is he or what? You know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So this is your way of spreading the culture.
yeah, and this the way. And then I made a postcard, kind of break it down what it means for people to understand. You know, like, oh, okay. Now I kind of get the point of, because I did my research many times,
Yeah.
and I try to get like what exactly is he, and it's like it doesn't say like nothing, I guess, out of the world, you know.
Okay.
It's just him, and that's what it means. For example, you know, at the salsa festival,
Uh-huh.
there's this guy came up to me and he said like, that's the god of death, that's the god of this, that's the god. I'm like, no, dude, like, look, I have it here.
Yeah.
You can take this one, it's
you're
free,
educating
you know?
people.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, if you're saying that, that's I'm gonna agree with you, because that's your belief.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But once again, like I say, I have done many research,
Yeah.
and even that I went to Yucatan and I tried, and they told me the same thing pretty much, and
Uh-huh.
that's why I broke it down to make it easier and people to understand when they read it. you know?
Yeah.
So there you go, this little guy right here.
Sometimes people misunderstand your art, or they won't let you into certain festivals because it may be too adult. So what are some ways people misunderstand your art, and what does it actually mean?
I think when people mention, well, first I think they underestimate me. That's the number one. Two, and then when they see my art, they think it's too dark. You know, it's too dark, and I tried many events, festivals, shows, and some they do, some they don't.
Yeah.
They don't want me because it's too dark for that. I guess
The atmosphere.
yes, yeah. So it's like, okay, so at the salsa festival, I only took, for example, you know, him, more like a decent pieces, you know, that you can, okay, I know what it is, so who is this guy, you know? But if I take this, they'll be like, what the hell? Is this a funeral right here or what? You know what I mean? Stuff like that, because
Yeah.
I'm open-minded, but at the same time, people, they have their own opinions, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when I go and say like, hey, I enjoy doing this, and it's not, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you it's not bad, because no matter what I say, your own mind is gonna make you think something that probably yes, probably no, I don't know. I enjoy doing this, and I
Yeah.
enjoy creating it, and I enjoy like it's just how I put a piece together
Uh-huh.
that I have in mind, but at the end it doesn't come out how I have it. It comes out better than I was thinking, you know.
Whoa. Yeah. I feel you.
This guy, I did it for an art show as well
Yeah.
in LA for Dia de los Muertos. Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
Have you ever donated any art?
yeah. Right now, I have 4 pieces. I don't know if you ever heard. There's a store in Ventura.
Ventura.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll put that in the description in the video.
Ventura Little Shops of Horror. Look at.
Ventura Little Shop of Horrors. All right.
It's on Main Street. Ventura Main Street. Well, they have a store. They have a little store like probably this the same size as this or smaller. They have a lot of all this creepy stuff. And I have 4 pieces right now that I took over there to see if so I want to spread it, to spread it out more, to see, you know, like, you know, what people think, you know what I mean? Like, if it sells, fine. If not, hey, you know, I
It's
just,
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
We kind of touched on this already. What kind of things do you do now to keep your success healthy?
I can say events, giveaways,
Like through Instagram and stuff, your social media?
social media, Instagram, Facebook, my big ass truck.
Yeah.
Little things like that, because every day I think of something that what should I do in order for me to bring more people in, or you know, even not just for a tattoo,
Uh-huh.
for art, for clothing, you know what I mean? I have sculptures as well, you know, if they decide to, like, oh, I don't want a tattoo, but how about this painting? Or I don't want that big painting, but how about a print? You know what I mean? So stuff like that. So, and every day I'm trying to like manage to get what I can for people that what they ask, and I think events is easier. It makes it easier for me because I see what people would like to buy, not so much as an original painting, or I print. You know, even
Yeah,
print. You know, this big, or this big. You know, so that's why I like all those events, so I know.
You see the interactions between people and your art like firsthand.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, that's good. And you said you have the thought every day of how do I get more people into my shop, or how do I get. So you have that just like okay, that's cool. And then what are some future plans for you and Chalk Moon?
I guess my plans are big.
Yeah.
The only difference is the place is small for it, and that's, I don't want to say it's a problem, but it's something that I think about it every day.
Yeah, it's like a challenge you got to overcome.
Yeah, because my plans right now, one of my plans right now, I want to turn this place more as a gallery.
Okay.
And of course that tattooing as well, I don't want to leave that. You know, I'm gonna do as much as I can to whenever I can, but I want to separate, let's say for example, that side only for my paintings. This side maybe only the clothes, you know what I mean?
Oh, all right.
You get it? Like
yeah.
stuff like that. And
That's cool. What kind of space? Like how big are you looking?
at least 2 or 3 times bigger than this.
Awesome.
You know, and I might do some changes here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Would like to do a few changes. I'm always changing around, so that's not a bad idea to start, you know, and especially that I'm by myself. So, and then first of all, pass out a lot of flyers, and so little things like that, you know. I want the space so when people comes in, they'll admire what I do. You know what I mean? From the tattooing to the clothing to anything, you know. Even a $5 sunglasses, you know what I mean, doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I guess I can say as long as I put my name out there. Some people, they get kind of like, oh, you know. You know. I know I have a sign outside that says no kids. Some people bring their kids and they start crying.
Well, sign's there for a reason.
Yeah, exactly, you know, but sometimes people don't get it, man.
Yeah.
But
I think we're good for
cool.
Theo. Thanks for talking to me.
No problem. It's a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
This is a good experience for myself.
Cool.
You know. Yeah, it's a good thing.
You wanna take us to show off the front of the shop and then maybe the truck too?
Sure.
You wanna bring one of the film?
We can take these off. All right.